Today I'm going to be preparing some oysters to see which has the best food pairing. Hey, what's up everyone, Hunter K here. It's warm outside right now and it's the perfect weather for some nice cold oysters. Sometimes it's nice to have it out at restaurants, but there's this little something that's so soothing and relaxing about having it in the comforts of your own home. So for today's episode, I'm going to be preparing ponzu, lemon, and motoyaki. Let's go to the kitchen. First, I'll start things off by preparing some green onions. This will be used with the combination of ponzu and momiji grated daikon. I'll also use lemon that mysteriously happens to taste good with everything. It'd be nice to have at least one hot dish, so I'll prepare a motoyaki. This classic dish is packed with umami and is just a combination of red miso and mayonnaise. The oysters I got today are farmed Fanny Bay oysters. I'm not going to clean them all, but I'll just clean a couple to show how it can be done. I'll use an oyster shucker and press my thumbs together to carve off the barnacles. Then use a steel wool to get rid of the smaller bits. I've got my hands on 2 oyster shuckers today and I want to know which one is better. I'll use this first one I got in Japan and see how it goes. Covering the oyster and giving it a little height with a towel will decrease your likelihood to stab yourself. There's a little crevice at the end of the oyster for the shucker's tip to go in. Give it a wiggle and once you hit the sweet spot, it should open. Then there is an abductor muscle that latches onto the shell here, so you want to use the shucker to slice that part off of the shell. Now let's try the shucker that my senpai gave me as a gift for graduation. This one has a long steel with a sharp tip and a small blade. The method is the same for this type of shucker as well, and this one was a lot easier to open from the crevice. Let's see how it goes against the abductor muscle. This one was a lot easier to handle. And so, I went with this one throughout the rest of the video. This kind of oyster gives the most trouble since it has such an odd opening. These things are the reason why people cut themselves. But the reward for opening this oyster is a giant, plump oyster. It was worth it. But this wasn't. There's an abductor muscle on the opposite side sticking to the other side of the shell as well. And to take it off, it's just a matter of doing the same thing. Except if you flip the oyster this time, it looks a lot better and it is often used as a presentation side. I'll give it a rinse in some salt water to get rid of any shell bits. I'll use some of these bigger oysters for the motoyaki. The oyster doesn't have to be fully cooked this time around, so I'll use the toaster that's almost as old as me. Crumple up some aluminum foil, put some motoyaki sauce on the oyster, and pop it in until the mayonnaise gets some color. And I've got something special for this third oyster. I bought this one just for today. I've eaten this ramen before, and it did not go well. But I want to see what this one tastes like. Let's give it a shot. Shake well. Oh, it's good. Itadakimasu. Let's see what should try first. Let's try the one with the lemon here first. Squeeze a little bit of lemon. Itadakimasu. Oh, that was so sweet. Oh. Oh, I think my cat's here. She doesn't want to say hi to the camera. So it's nice that I get one of these every so often. This was a nice rare occasion. It was very sweet, very plump. Let's try the one with ponzu next. I already know this one's gonna be good. Oh, that has to be my favorite combination by far. This I highly recommend. This is so good. There's no going wrong with this one. Alright, before we get to the hot stuff here first, I think I want to eat this one first so I know what it tastes like. Itadakimasu. This one right here tastes like oyster motoyaki. There's nothing special about this, but there's nothing bad about it. I guess this would say it's very normal. I mean, I guess it's because I know that this is mostly mayonnaise and it feels like I'm eating mayonnaise with oyster, but I mean, it's not bad, but it's all mayonnaise. Alright. Now I'm very curious to know what this one tastes like. I've eaten the ramen before. I don't know what this is gonna taste like. Maybe it's gonna taste like ramen oyster. Alright, wish me luck. Oh. Oh, I'm sweating right now. Hey, what's up, guys? That was pretty good. I didn't get to say it on camera earlier, but the oysters I ate were super creamy. It was delicious. But there was no doubt that the ponzu one with the green onions and the momiji was my favorite. That was so good. So I gave the motoyaki to my family later, and they told me that one was their favorite. It was very good, that the mayonnaise and the red miso combination, flavor-wise, was substantial. And so I thought it was still okay. But they really liked it, so I'm very happy, and maybe you guys would like it too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.